Okay, all right. You guys can look very closely. I don't know if you can tell, but this is the black part of the show. Yeah, the Queen City Comedy Experience is trying this new thing, and looking around, I don't think it's working. I want to give a shout out, man. Big round of applause for everybody you've seen touch the stage tonight. Man, it's one of the best shows I've seen in a very long time. That was dope. Hey, Judson, great job, man. You want to do me a huge favor? You want to come up here and help me with my first joke? Like on stage? It's cool. Yeah, all right, you guys give it up for Judson, baby. Yeah. Woo! Listen, man. I've never done this before in my 11-year career, so if it goes terrible, I will not take any of the blame. All right? But you seem like a very smart kid, right? Way smarter than I was when I was in the 6th grade. So here's the deal. You can be honest. I'm gonna ask you a question, whether it's yes or no, just be honest. Do you now have, or when you were smaller, like your little brother, did you have an imaginary friend? You did, cool. Do you still have it now? Okay, that was gonna be weird, right? I was gonna say, Mom, you need to talk to your son. It's pretty creepy, all right. But see, I do comedy because I have an imaginary friend, but none of my friends have one, so no one believes me. That's why I do stand-up comedy today, because of my imaginary friend. And he lives right here in my hand, right? This is cool. His name is Bobby, right? Now, do you believe I have an imaginary person in my hand right here? You do. Thank you for that. Now, I'm gonna show everybody else who are non-believers that there is a real person right here, someone who talks to me daily. He can sing, he can dance, or he can, I think he can rap, right? He definitely can rap, right? So what would you like for him to do? Sing, dance, or rap? Wants him to rap, that's right. Bobby the rap star, here we go. Okay. Now look, he wants you to rap. You gotta do good, okay? You gotta do this, all right. Yeah, he said he'll do it, right? Okay, so real quick, he said if before he does it, he wants you to hold his jacket. Can you do that? Okay, hold on, let me do this. So this jacket. All right, hold his jacket. Now, hold it up, slide down. Yeah, I don't want the chains to fall out, right? Cool. Now, wait, hold it up, hold the jacket up. Yeah, there you go, good job. Keep it up, keep the jacket up. I don't want it to fall. Now, come on. Justin, you're a smart kid, let's be real, let's be honest. Do you really think I got a little man right here in my hand? So why are you holding his jacket? That's crazy, that's crazy. One more, give it up for Justin, guys. One more, Justin, one more. I'm gonna make you the coolest kid in your entire school. When you do this joke, make sure it's in the cafeteria during lunch, right? And there are no staff members around. This is a good one. You ever heard of a knock-knock joke? Like, knock, knock, who's there? Okay, cool. Take this microphone. I'm gonna whisper the joke in your ear, right? And I want you to tell it as if you're a stand-up comedian, because you will be in 24 years. This is how I started. This is how I started in 6th grade in the cafeteria. Okay, take this microphone. I'm gonna tell you what to say, and then you just say it to the mic. Stand up close right here. I got a prize for you too after this. I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make your world a lot better. Okay,
Knock, knock.
No. That's not what I said.
Oh, sorry. You literally were just
Right. Say this. He's so good. Say this.
Sally went to the park.
Mm-hmm.
She sat on the swing and fell off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened. Now watch this. Look.
Why did Sally fall off the swing?
Why?
Because she didn't have any arms.
No, you're not done. It's not done. No, wait. Last one. I promise. Last one. This is it.
No, I don't want to.
No, you're gonna kill it. I'm telling you. Watch. People are gonna stand up after this.
No, please.
You're gonna stand it on
Please,
Watch.
no. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally.
Hey, look. You are the youngest performer to ever hit the stage. You did it, man. Great job, Justin. I'm proud of you, brother. You killed that. Man. Woo! I was nervous, okay? Man. That was all. I just wanted to kill some time because I can't do clean comedy. Anybody else want to come over here and help me with the rest of these 2 minutes? This is going to be crazy. Man. That was so good. All right. I just want to say this, looking around this room from the bottom of my heart. Listen, man, I love white people. Okay? I'm not just saying that because you all are here. All right? I really do love white people because every time I look in the mirror, I'll be like, man, I was almost white. I was so close. I was really close. But yet so far away, which is why I believe my mother named me Tyrone. Because that is the blackest thing you can name a baby, okay? If you look at me closely, I look like my name should have been Judson or something. Tyrone don't fit me at all, okay? You ever be bored and you look your name up to see what it means? I shouldn't have never did that. I went to Google and typed in Tyrone, and it actually means I never want my baby to get a job. I hope he's funny. Dude, I want to thank Craig's parents for being here and watching your son. That makes my heart smile, man. That's so cool. Man, you guys might not know this, but Craig is an intricate part in our Charlotte comedy scene, man. If it wasn't for Craig, I probably wouldn't be on this show. He booked me on another show, Senior Citizens. I mean, he does so much for our community, man. That's a loving, funny guy, man, and I'm proud to call him my comedy brother, man. He's amazing. He's really good. Thanks, Craig, man. And I remember they was asking you, how did you think he did? And you were like, you know, Dad gave the thumbs up, he did great. I remember my first time performing was August 18th, 2013. And my mom came to see me perform. I'm from Connecticut, so she drove all the way down from Connecticut to watch me perform. And I was so happy and excited. And when she went home, everyone was asking my mom, hey, how did Tyrone do at his first comedy show? And my mother was proud. She said, look, my baby did okay, but I think he need to go back to selling weed. It wasn't that good when I first started, you know what I mean? I was struggling, I really did struggle, but it's okay. I'm here now, and we're doing really good, you know what I mean? But moving down south, growing up north, man, I learned a lot from white people, you know, because in my neighborhood up north is a predominantly black ghetto neighborhood, which is why my name is Tyrone, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up rough, but you guys taught me a lot. When I first moved down south, people thought I was mixed with something. I'm not mixed with anything, you know, but white people will try to figure it out, I promise you, right? So after I did a show, this white lady came up to me. She was like, Tyrone, you were so funny, but I know you're mixed with something. You are a ginger. And I never heard this term in my life, a ginger. I went to Google and typed in ginger. I was excited. I said, oh man, when the people images popped up, I said, yeah, that's me, that's my tribe. These are my people. Yeah, ginger. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I ain't got no hair on my head. So technically that makes me like a trans ginger. Yeah. Don't do that joke, Judson. That's a terrible joke. Don't say that one. That'll get you in a lot of trouble. My full name is Tyrone Burston. Tyrone Burston. It gets worse, right? Tyrone Burston. I don't like my name, but man, I'm so glad my mother didn't name me Richard. I'm not gonna finish the rest of that joke because you guys get it, right? And if you don't, you probably get it in the car. I hope so. That's a good joke that I won't say the rest of, right? But just let you know, if this comedy don't work, I'll probably do adult films with that name. Yeah, that's how that works. I got kids too, man, and Judson and Henry, was it your little brother name? Henry, you're the coolest kid in the room. Your brother's second, all right? Don't ever forget that. You're cool, man. I miss when my babies was that little, man. I got 3 of them. They're now 21, 18, and my daughter's the youngest. She's 14 years old. Yeah, man. And when your kids are that young, you don't really know what they're gonna grow up to be. My kids, I mean, I love all of them, but I only like 2 out of 3. And being an honest part-time dad, I don't like all of them, okay? My oldest son taught me something I never heard of. When he was going to school, they had this law called No Child Left Behind. You guys heard of this thing? No Child Left Behind. When we were going to school, if you stayed back, you just stayed back. That was it. My son failed every class but gym every year, and they just kept passing him. Remember one time he showed me his report card, and I wanted to motivate him. I wanted to inspire him, because here I am using my God-given talent. I wanted to find it in my son. And he handed me his report card, and I took it. I looked at it. I looked at my son. I said, look, man, I'm just so happy that I got 2 other kids. Okay? Because you ain't going to make it. I'm telling you right now. With these grades, you going to jail, all right? And that computer science project is gonna be a failure. I feel so bad for all your friends that's on that project with you. It's not gonna work. Having kids is amazing though. I got 3 kids by accident. I don't even like kids, just Judson. And Henry, I like them. They're really cool, man. My kids, not so much. I wanted to have a little girl first, man, because little girls are dope, you know what I mean? Boys, sometimes we mess up, we get little angry streaks and we get upset, but girls are so cool. They go to school every day, they get good grades, they go off to college and take all their dad's money, you know what I mean? This is what I want for my baby girl. And I finally got her. Here I am thinking it's about to be Daddy Little Princess, and me and my daughter don't get along. That's so crazy. I tried so hard to get her, and all she does is tell on Daddy. That is her favorite thing to do. One time, the kid's mother, she came to pick the kids up one weekend, and she walked in my house. She was sniffing around. She was like, Tyrone, what is that smell? And my daughter stood up and said, hot dog water. That's all we ate. Hot dogs and noodles. You know Daddy can't cook, and that thing break my heart, man, because I don't care. I don't care so much so I don't even change the hot dog water, man. Yeah. And if you think that's nasty, you don't know good hot dog water, okay? You gotta let that thing sit there and marinate until you see them orange circles get in the pot. Yeah, we call them dirty dogs in my house, man. You let them kids eat all your food if you want, you better put another hot dog in that water. That water's still good. Matter of fact, drop me one in there. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. My middle son, though, he's one of the ones I like. Any middle children in here? I love the middle child, one person. That's right. Me and my middle child, we have the best conversations. I think he understands me more than any of my other children. When we talk, I mean, it's just deep conversations. He said, Dad, I know that, you doing comedy is your God-given talent, and I want to find mine. I believe mine is playing football. One day, I'm going to make it in the NFL. I'm going to make you proud. This was about 4 years ago, man, so I got him signed up for youth football. He graduated from Independence High School. Let me tell y'all something. My son is terrible. I don't know what kind of dream he had. He was gonna play in the NFL, but I watched him play as a kid. Let me tell you something. I took him to the side. I said, hey, man, you might want to cut the grass or something, because playing that ain't gonna be it. Yeah, they take football very serious here in Charlotte, North Carolina, no matter what age you are. These 12 and 13-year-olds. And my son was terrible out the huddle. You know how the kids get huddled up before the play. When they broke the huddle, my son lined up with the other team. Yeah, that's embarrassing. You can't do that in youth football, not at that age. And when he did that, the father started freaking out. They were like, yo, who is number 50, man? they were freaking out. I was scared, nervous, because that was my son. And I got to calm the fathers down like, yeah, who was number 50, man? I had to join in with them, man, because I ain't deserve no father figure in that moment. I don't care. It was very frightening. And I felt bad because it was the first play of the game, so I was like, man, if he get a tackle, I'll claim him. And he messed around and clipped the kid up who had the ball, and I jumped up. I said, yeah, woo! There go my nephew right there. Yeah. Yeah, but tell your dad you did good today. Hey, man, before I get out of here, I just want to say this, man. I want to give a huge shout out to Carla and Kel for putting this whole thing together, man. This is amazing. Amazing. I tour all over the country. I do festivals in every state and city. And this is truly a Queen City comedy experience. I hope they never put the word festival behind it because it is truly an experience. As a stand-up comedian for over a decade, I don't get a chance to come out and watch improv live. And to see it right here in my face, it was just mind-blowing. My heart smiling the whole time. I'm just so proud of all the creatives and my brothers and sisters who get up here and do something I could never do, and vice versa. Like, they don't do stand-up for a reason, I don't do improv for a reason. So, much respect to them. And I know they respect us as stand-ups, man. And I want to give a special shout out to another brother that does stand-up as well. I don't know if he's in here, but his name is PJ Barnes. Yeah, man. Big shout out to PJ Barnes, man. I've been knowing PJ for almost a decade. And last night was my first time actually seeing him in his mode. Like, that's what he does. But I give a huge shout out to PJ because I remember for like 2 or 3 years, he put his foot all the way in the stand-up comedy water. You know what I mean? Like, he was coming to the club, working on his craft every week, and that's really hard to do. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And last night, I watched him and watched a bunch of other improv teams, but when PJ got up here, it's like, I know PJ, so watching his creative mind, and man, it was just beautiful. The way he used the projection screen and he had the sounds. I'm giving PJ all the credit for writing, producing, and directing it. I have no idea if he did or not, okay? But if he did, it wouldn't shock me because I know how PJ gets down, man. So huge shout out to him. He inspires me to continue not only doing stand-up comedy, but to be creative. You know what I mean? The improv people you've seen tonight and what you'll see for the rest of the festival, these guys are not afraid to put their thoughts in a visual aspect so everyone can see it. You know, when we're up here performing, it's very vulnerable. A lot of people, you guys don't know who we are, right? So we're putting our lives on the line and it's very vulnerable, but I just wanted to give a huge shout out to everybody that performed. Before I get out of here, I do want to say this. I believe in my heart that we all were given a God-given talent at birth. Everyone in here could do something amazing that no one else can do. And if you don't use your gift, you're not really living life. You're just existing. Gotta see what living is like. So go after it, man. And I'm here to say, in order for you to use your talent, you gotta be inspired. Something has to personally happen to you for you to wake up one day and say, you know what, today's the day I'm gonna start doing my thing. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch a show called Showtime at the Apollo. You guys remember that show, Showtime at the Apollo? I told my mom one day I would perform on Showtime at the Apollo. And she told me, she said, Tyrone, I believe you can do it. I want you to walk into every room like God sent you. She told me that when I was 11 years old. I carry that with me everywhere I go. I'm supposed to be here for a reason. It's not a mistake. So I'm thinking about performing on Showtime at the Apollo when I was a kid, and I got a chance to do it. March 16th, 2022, I performed on Showtime at the Apollo, man. So cool. I'm here to tell all the kids in the room, Justin, Henry, I know it's a young lady in the back. If you can think it, you can believe it. It can happen, right? We become what we think about. If you don't think about nothing, you can't be nothing. Here I am thinking about performing on television, and I actually did it. And when I got on that Apollo stage, I rubbed that log like all the greats before me, and I grabbed that microphone like God sent me. Let me tell y'all something. They booed the mess out of me, man. Yeah, they booed me right off the stage. Yeah. I don't know if you ever been to Harlem, New York, but Harlem don't care who sent you, okay? Yeah, they don't care. They be in the crowd like, oh, God sent you? Boo! They don't care. Broke my heart. And the only people who came to see me was my mother and my wife. And as I'm getting booed, I'm trying to look for them for some encouragement. And I see them in the back, they're like, boo! They were booing with the crowd, man. And after it was over, you know, people was asking my mom, hey, how did Tyrone do at Showtime at the Apollo? And my mother said, listen, my baby did okay, but I think he need to go back to selling weed. And thank y'all for y'all time, Tyrone Burston, man.